Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Hey, guys, what's going on? Jeb here, and in today's live stream, Bitcoin looks like it's making some moves live here on the chart, so we're going to be diving into that. Guys, this is the Coffee and Crypto live stream. This is normally reserved for the first cohort, but because Bitcoin decided that it wanted to make some fancy moves this morning, we have gone ahead and gone live to the entire channel. Once a week, we do the Coffee and Crypto live stream with you guys live here publicly on the channel. If you want access to this live stream more than once a week, 5 times a week, join the Coffee and Crypto live stream with the first cohort in the description down below. How are you guys doing? Good morning, everybody. Already 67 people in here. That's crazy. Let's go through all the names. You guys all feel welcome. Latin says, I got liquidated. I'm very sorry to hear that. James says, morning. Good morning. Dexter says, A, Jeb. A, Dexter. Alex says, should we sell now? Bitcoin isn't doing a whole lot, by the way. If it does, I will switch to the chart. Crypto Don Juan, great name, says, what's up with a bunch of emojis. James McGirt says, we're doomed. Wall Street dumping. Mattis says, hello. TKO says, S. Alex says, morning. Dexter says, sad to hear, bro. TKO says, sup, Jeb. Saw, dude. Joshua Jameson says, when the economy takes a hit, all assets will plunge. This was expected. Yep, I agree. Crypto Don Juan says, smash them damn likes, y'all. You know, I like what that sounds. I like the sound of that. Hitting those like buttons, guys. I'm enjoying that idea. Hit that like button. Oh, we got double audio, you said? We have double audio? We do have double audio. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. We fixed it. Thank you. I didn't hear that. We're Gucci now. Anyway, double audio, double audio, double audio, double audio, double audio, echo, 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 echo. Y'all got it. End of the Brink says, top of the morning, the laddies. Herb said, I'm scared. No reason to be scared, guys. We're looking perfectly healthy on Bitcoin right now. Except gold. Yeah, guys, gold is mooning. We're going to talk about GLD here in a little bit. Morning, God Gives 14. Good morning, Raju. Good morning, DJC. Morning, Herbs. Yeah, guys, double audio should be over now. Keep hearing echo in the back. There shouldn't be any echo anymore. Is there still? Tell me if there's still any echo when you're hearing me say this. All good now. Good. Good. Good deal. Already over 100 guys and gals here in the live stream. Guys, I am so thankful for that. That's so cool. I just love that I can hit go live and 110 of you guys would feel the need and the desire to come and join this live stream and join the Coffee and Crypto live stream. This morning, I'm the boss lady, as you can see by my mug right here. So we're going to be doing some boss lady things, like doing some technical analysis on Bitcoin. That would be what the boss lady would do. Guys, it's going to be a good stream. I have a lot of stuff to do tomorrow, so I couldn't stream tomorrow, and I can't stream the next day, so I have a dentist appointment because I'm actually buying a friend of mine a car tomorrow. So we're going to be driving up to Jacksonville so that he can go ahead and look at the car and maybe purchase it because he really needs one. And I was like, you know what? We're going to do you a solid. All right, guys, let's get my big ugly mug off screen here and let's start looking at the chart. As you guys may have noticed on your charts, Bitcoin is having a little bit of a bearish breakout. Nothing crazy, but it is definitely there. Yesterday, we were looking at the charts on the videos, and Bitcoin was moving to the upside right here with some higher highs, higher lows. Looked like a short-term uptrend, but like I said in yesterday's video, guys, unless it gets above this downtrending level of resistance right there, which is where we rejected, unless Bitcoin gets above that, we're not confirmed into a new bull market, and there's actually into a new uptrend, and there's a lot of other things that we would have needed to see to confirm that as well. Some of those would be what we talked about in today's video, which I'm going to leave so that you guys have a reason to watch today's video. Please watch today's video. You will greatly appreciate it. I promise. It was a very good video. It is being edited right now and will probably be up in about an hour. Nevertheless, let's see. Was that a donation? Was that a donation? That was a donation. Scott Offered donated $4.99, said, interested in mining. I've got the gear for you. Scott, you know, that's funny. I was actually thinking about mining the other day, and I like mining, but I'm actually putting my money into real estate instead because it has a higher return. It's physical. I can go and visit it. I prefer real estate because it's more consistent. So I'm getting into real estate personally. If you guys don't have like $35,000, $40,000 to go put down on a property, mining is great for passive income. But one of the problems with mining is that it fluctuates a lot. It goes up, it goes down. You're going to make more some days, you're going to make less some days. It's not as predictable as something like real estate, so that's where I'm deciding to put my money. But thank you for the offer, and thank you for the donation. I really do appreciate that, guys. Is that related to Boss Lady Protein? I have no idea. Haters go to heck. Haters go to HE double hockey sticks, as some of the youngsters might say. No, that, when I moved into this house, it came with the house, so it's kind of a gift. Anyway, what I was saying is that Bitcoin is currently down. Let's see. Bitcoin is currently down a little bit. because we rejected off of our downtrend right here. And that is very important because like I was saying in yesterday's video, guys, Bitcoin had not moved into a new uptrend yet. It needed to get above that downtrend. And like I'm going to mention in today's video, so I'll be very brief here because it's talked about it extensively in today's video, and I want you guys to have a reason to watch today's video. Buy Old is in the house. My God, is it early? Yes, good morning, Buy Old. Really, really old fan as far as how long he's been watching the channel. I'm not calling you old. He's been watching the channel for a very long time, so good to see you, my friend. What stake can you buy just $40,000? I'm talking about down payment, haters. I'm not talking about buying the entire house. I'm talking about down payment because, of course, when you're doing real estate, you don't want to buy it outright because you wouldn't be cash flowing. Well, I mean, you'd be cash flowing, but it'd take a long... Anyway, you know what I mean. You guys know how real estate works. Anyway, you're on a ski vacation. Hi. You're getting wrecked. Yep. Guys, here's the deal. Here's the rub. Here's the split. Here's the gist. Here's the... whatever the term is. Here's the problem. Here's the point. Bitcoin is in a downtrend. The trend is... Look, I'm going to go to full screen for this. Listen to me. Listen up. If you're not paying attention, if you like clicked off and you're watching something, listen to this one sentence. This is the most important sentence I'm going to say in this entire live stream, probably. The trend is your friend until it ends. The trend is your friend until it ends. What's the trend right now, guys? Tell me in chat. What is the trend right now? Is the trend up or is the trend down? Is the trend bullish or is the trend bearish? The trend is very obviously bearish. We have proven that. We have consistently set more lower highs over the last week and a half. We have similar lows, but kind of like we're not really sure where the lows are. But the point is we have lower highs. We're below the 20 EMA right here. We have a downtrend on the MACD. Do I need to keep going? Do I need to continue to prove it to you guys that we are in a downtrend? The trend is your friend until it ends. So if you guys were long, you made a mistake because you shouldn't have been long yet. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you got to be careful because a lot of people will try and catch the bottoms exactly. But the thing is, when you're catching the bottoms, you're not catching a trend reversal. You're catching where you think the bottom is, but that doesn't mean that that is actually where the bottom is. You see what I mean? You can go long and you might go down 30% before you start seeing gains, and you might freak out and sell before then. So, guys, the trend is your friend until it ends. How does it end? Well, guys, very simply, Bitcoin needs to be above the 20 DEMA, needs to be above this downtrend. We need to have a bullish cross on the MACD, and what I talked about in today's video, the Heikin-Ashi needs to be green. As you can see, it looked like we were turning green here. We had two green candlesticks of convergence on the histogram on the MACD. It looked like we were moving in that direction, but we weren't there yet. If you guys bought in the last 48 hours, you jumped the gun and you got in too early. That was your mistake, so remember that because that's very important. You got in hoping that Bitcoin was going to continue rallying, hoping that $9,600 was the bottom, but we had not confirmed that bottom. When the confirmation comes through, right then, that was a good snap. Right then, that's when you put the trade in. When Bitcoin has that bullish MACD cross, when we've gotten above a critical level of resistance, that's when you put the trade in, not right now. A lot of people just caught a falling knife and you're getting cut because of it. You need to be careful about entering a trade before you have confirmation. The trend is your friend until it ends. Let me show you. Let's look historically and think about this in an idealistic term. Where would have been the best places to enter a trade? Right here would have been a great place to enter a long position. Right here would have been a great place to enter a short position. Right there would have been a great place to enter a short position. Right here would have been a great place to enter a long position. Right here would have been a great place to enter a short position. Those are idealistic trades. But how do we get close to that idealistic vision of where we want to put our trades? Because that would have been the most profitable places to put a long or a short. Well, if we bring up our 20 EMA, you'll notice around these times that I drew, look at what Bitcoin was doing with this 20 EMA. I drew this, by the way, with no planning. I didn't plan this. I just know technical analysis well enough to show you where the trades are, and I guarantee you the 20 EMA is going to line up with it. Look, right around where I drew this, that's when Bitcoin got above that 20 EMA. Right around where I drew this short entry, that's when we went below the 20 EMA. Right here where I drew this, that's when we went below the 20 EMA. Short position, long position, got above it. It's very easy, guys. Technical analysis doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be really, really complicated. It's very simple. Look for the shift. Look for the trend reversal. Look for the change of direction. Look for the MACD crossing. Let's look at the MACD. I have a feeling every single one of these things that I just showed you has a MACD cross. I don't know that. I haven't pre-checked this. I didn't plan this. This is just my assumption. Let's look here. So if we look at our cross right around here that I drew, Bitcoin didn't have a bullish cross right here on the Heikin-Ashi, but if I remember correctly, on the normal candlesticks, there was actually a bullish cross right here. Okay, we just came down and almost crossed bearish. So this was kind of like a bullish jumping off point. That's like, we're gonna give each one of these a point if I was right and half a point if I was kind of right and 0 points if I was wrong. This we're gonna give half a point because this was kind of a bullish confirmation. It wasn't really. Right over here, where did I draw this? Right here, that's the middle. Boom, there we go. I get another point. We're 1.5 for 2. Bitcoin crossed bearish right there as it was entering that downtrend. Good, we have 1.5 points. Right here, Right when I said to use the short position, there's a MACD cross. We're at 2.5 for 3. Right here, enter the short position. Look, there's a bearish MACD cross. 4.5 for 3. 3.5 for 4 is what I meant to say. Right here, long. Boom. There's a MACD cross. Just like I said. I mean, guys, it doesn't have to be that complicated. I just drew on the chart where the trades should be and then extrapolated and explained why you should have traded those based on the 20 EMA, the Heikin-Ashi, and the MACD. And I got 4.5 of those 5 trades correct. One of them was a little like, I mean, it was the right place to enter, but the MACD didn't confirm it. I didn't need to look at the technicals. I didn't plan any of that. I just know where the trades need to be, and you need to get to the point of being able to do that. I know where the trades need to be, and I know about not catching falling knives because I know where the MACD is going to cross. I know where the Heikin-Ashi is going to reverse. I know where Bitcoin is going to have a trend reversal, and you need to get to the point where you can do that off the top of your head. If you can't do that yet, that's fine. It takes a long time. It takes a lot of work and effort and experience. But if you want to be profitable in these markets, that's what you need to reach for. So guys, please be careful about entering a trade when you're not actually having a confirmation yet. It's really very simple. You got to be careful, guys. It's easy to make money in cryptocurrency if you don't make all of the mistakes that people make. And that seems, I mean, don't get me wrong. With all of the mistakes that are so easy to make, it's hard to make money in crypto. But if you don't make them, it's actually pretty easy. If you start saying, here's what you do, guys. Here's what I do. Whenever I make a YouTube video, here's what I do. Especially the newer ones, like the ones we're working on behind the scenes. I make the video, I go back, I watch the video, I say, what could I have done better here? And then I improve on it. Every single time I make a video, every single time I make a decision, every single time I make a life choice, I analyze it and I say, what did I do right? So I can continue doing that. What did I do wrong? So I can stop doing that. In trading, let's say you made the mistake of entering a short position or entering a long position right now when Bitcoin was still in a downtrend and we hadn't had a bullish reversal confirmation. Look and analyze that trade. Why did you make that trade wrong? Why were you wrong? Why did you make that mistake? Why? Because I promise you guys, 90% of the time, not 100%, because sometimes the market does ignore technicals, but 90% of the time, there is a technical thing that you missed that would have stopped you from entering that short trade that you shouldn't have entered or that long trade that you shouldn't have entered if you had have just looked at it and if you had have just considered it and you had have just gone down a checklist of everything you have to do. Biol just donated $50. What the hell, dude? Why did you do that? Thank you so much. Bitcoin to $15,000 April Fool's Day. Good job, Jeb. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate that. I don't know why you gave me all that money, but I really appreciate that. That's awesome. That's going to go straight into the coffee fund. Thank you so much, Biold. I really appreciate that, guys. Guys, look, if you want to help to support the channel, that is a great way to do it. I really appreciate it, but I feel like I don't earn it when you guys donate. So here's what I'm going to say. If you want to help support the channel while also getting some value for yourself, you can join CT2A, which is going to be rising in price on Friday. So you might want to go ahead and jump in on that. And you can join the first cohort so you get access to the coffee and crypto live streams every single morning. Those links are down below. When you guys use those links rather than just donating, I really feel like I earned it because I'm giving you a product, I'm giving you a service, I'm giving you information, I'm giving you value. There's a high value density in both of those products, especially for their price. So if you want to join either one of those, I would highly encourage that. You're going to get access to me and everything I know on the markets and the amazing community that we've built. Jeb is gay because he likes sparkles. I'm not gay. This is my hashtag not gay journal. If you guys didn't see yesterday's video, you have no idea what he's talking about. That was really funny. You guys, I told a friend about that. I'm like, all of you guys, I told her that. So many of you guys were like making comments on that in the comment section. That was really funny. That was really funny. Psychedelic Valentine Infinity Love Stone says, much love to everyone here. Happy to be here. Well, much love to you also. Jeb, play us a piano song live. We need a live confirmation that there's a reason and not only a standing furniture making you look like an artist. Okay, I can do that. I'm not getting defensive on Sparkle Princesses. I thought the CT2A already no more in offer. Yeah, so CT2A went on sale and it is now done. So that sale is over. Doge jumps on April Fools. I just followed you on Instagram. I don't have an Instagram, so I don't know who you followed. Jeb is on... you're the man, hallelujah. Jeb wears pink pants. I wear what? Oh, Dennis, you know that... Dennis, how do you know that I can play the Shrek? I can do that. I like that song. Thank you. Someone said Renaissance Man. What do you think if Bitcoin goes below 3,000? It's not going to go below 3,000. I cannot donate because I'm long 50x on Bitcoin. Forget crypto analysis. Let's just watch him play piano for 2 hours. That was so nice. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate that. Do you want me to play something else? I can. I like playing the piano. I want to be better, but I'm all right. Jeb has a crush on Billie Eilish. You know what's hilarious? Billie Eilish is younger than I am, and she's that successful. That's crazy. Thank you, guys. I'll play something else if you want me to. Get those likes above 100 and I'll play something else. How about that? Jeb, great advice on trading. I think that was really good advice on trading. I'm not going to lie to you. I hope you guys did enjoy that. Guys, if you just tuned into the stream and you didn't see it, I did give a lot of really, really good trading advice just a little while ago. I gave it away to you for free. Go ahead and scrub back in the live stream and you'll get access to that. It was, I think you guys will get a lot of value out of it. But yeah, my intuition is saying that Bitcoin's going back down to $8,900. And I explained that in today's video. Play some Queen. I wish I knew how to play Queen. Guys, I'm not amazing at piano. I just know a few songs. Kevco said, I got to go and get some work done. Well, have fun, Kevco. Good tuning in. She is ridiculously talented. She is very talented, yeah. Hubert heard that wherever he is. Oh, my heart. Play got a real good feeling. Oh, my information does say to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'm sorry. You guys want me to play more? Okay. Get those likes above 100 and we'll do more tunes. Until then, I'm going to scrub back over to the chart real quick because I want to see what's going on. Guys, one of the things that's really interesting me right now, and we will play more piano, just hit those likes up to 100. Bitcoin has gotten below the 20 EMA, and it kind of looks like it's rejected here. It's not because of the red candlestick. It wasn't a rejection, but Bitcoin is below it well and truly now. And like I said, the support level is between $8,900 and $9,100 right down here. This zone right here, that's where we want to be. That is where Bitcoin is heading. We're probably going to be moving down to around $8,900. The reason I say that number is because of the weekly 20 EMA. It is sitting at almost exactly $8,900. There's your support level. I want you guys to keep an eye on that. Let's see. Hey, Jeb, does Bitcoin's 2019 rally seem out of place compared to 2017, 2018s and the last ATH that happened? It hasn't happened before. I don't think... The 2019 rally was a little bit weird because it... The 2019 rally was a little bit weird because it didn't last very long. And... it happens. I mean, market structure is going to be broken every once in a while. It's not the end of the world, but we can see a lot of the same trends that we saw in the 2016-17 bull market and the 2013 bull market. We can see those same trends in the 2019 bull market. We saw the same things happening with the 20 exponential moving average. We saw the same things happen with the MACD on the weekly chart and the RSI and everything. And like I said, if you want to see me play piano more, I will do it, but you got to hit those likes up to 100. There's 300 people in here, guys. I know you can do it. Jeb, what's your advice? Watching Jeb, I started trading because of watching Jeb's video. Anson, thank you so much. I'm glad you started trading. Les, I took your advice. Hey, cut that out. It's not advice. It's not financial advice. Stop calling it that. I took your words of wisdom, Jeb, 2 days back about it dropping, and you're right. I was fighting against the trend, but no more. Shorts are in. And by the way, guys, I'm not necessarily telling you to short. That's not really what I'm saying. I'm saying don't bet against the trend. Don't go long when we're short. Because you want to be careful of going short when you're in an uptrend. And we are in a longer term uptrend, but on the short term, the last 2 weeks we've been in a downtrend. It's all about stock to flow. It is all about stock to flow. Bit of light speed Leonard Cohen, yeah. This is another thing I want to talk to you about, Jeb. Should I be worried about mining when the halving happens? So, Alex, when the halving happens, I'll address that really quickly. When the halving happens, that is going to make mining unprofitable for a little while, or at least close to unprofitable. I mean, you'd have to go and actually do the calculation to see if it'd be profitable, but the thing is the difficulty will adjust very quickly, and people will be profitable again. The mining, the way that the blockchain is set up, it's set up to self-regulate and make sure that mining is always profitable so that people are, able to... so that people are able to be profitable, and it incentivizes people to continue working in the market. Because if people start leaving and stop mining, then all of a sudden that makes everyone else more profitable, and eventually enough people leave from unprofitability that it makes someone profitable so that the network is always being secured. 95 likes. You guys want me to play piano? I don't see those likes going up. Let's make sure they do. I didn't call it that. You said I took your advice, Les. You lie. You lie. Why do you lie? You said you took my advice. That was not advice. That was commentary. That's the word I was looking for. It's commentary. How far do you think ETH will drop when Bitcoin goes below 200 to 1? Will ETH go that low? So Ethereum is in a similar boat as Bitcoin, except it's even farther overextended. Honestly, I could see Ethereum pulling all the way back down to around $200 to $220 with the 20 EMA right here on the weekly. That's kind of where I see Ethereum going, to be quite honest with you. We have a bearish engulfing on the weekly chart now. I talked about a couple of days ago. In fact, I guess it was yesterday's video about how I was hoping Ethereum would break bullish here if and only if Bitcoin was looking good, but Bitcoin's not looking good, so it broke bearish. Did just pass 100 likes, so what that means is that I got to go play some more piano. So let's do it. See if you guys, the microphone's in correctly. All right, let's see. What do I want to play? Take my watch off here. I told you guys, I suck. Oh, hey, is Optical Art in the chat? Gotta put my watch back on. I took it off while I was playing. This watch has been through everything with me. I had it on when I crashed my motorcycle. All right. Ugh. It's not medieval fare. That's Pirates of the Caribbean medley. Medieval church, dead can dance. Music, coffee, and Bitcoin. Pretty cool. Well, thank you so much, Optical R. You've been doing pretty well for yourself lately. You're amazing at the piano. I'm really not. I'm really not. My tempo is a little bit weird. What song was that? It was a combination of 3 or 4 different songs from the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. Yeah, I got a strike. Careful, Jep. Damn, you got a strike? What do you get a strike for? Perfect dramatic music for Bitcoin falling. Play the Zelda theme. I might put that on my list to learn. Just joined. Thought I clicked on Phantom of the Opera. Hi, Crafty2. Welcome to the Crypto and Coffee live stream. When Moon? I don't know. They're targeting live streams. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, Jeff, for being such a good financial advisor. I am not a financial advisor. Stop it! I know you're joking. Jeez, guys, don't roast the poor guy. What in the world? Hey, guys, no one's perfect. Lord of the Rings, the music called him. I like playing piano for you guys. I like playing piano for you guys. Ivan on text just got shut down mid-stream. Are you serious? What's going on? Is there something going on? How do you learn piano? I taught myself. Did I even really get shut down in the middle of a stream? Can somebody shoot me some proof of that? I'm kind of curious to see what happened with that. I don't know. Fib level is high. You have an extraordinary voice, Mike. Why, thank you, Daniel. We're going to the other side. Bear to 8,500, more like bear to 8,900 is where I'm putting my target. They shut down Carl from the moon. What are you guys talking about? I have no idea what's going on here. Let me look at Carl. Carl wasn't streaming. I don't remember Carl ever really streaming much. He didn't get shut down. What are you talking about? No, he had a video go out an hour ago. What do you mean? Jeff for president. Nah, that sounds like a lot of work. Same here, lol midstream. Just don't have links in the stream. Just got shut down, for a day or two ago. I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't been caught up with that. You're online. Hey, yeah, we're online. All good, Crypto Jeb. Hi. Check Ivan's Twitter. Okay, yeah, that's what I was about to do. I was wondering if he had tweeted about it. So, guys, like I said, this is the Coffee and Crypto live stream. I love having fun with you guys, and this is what we do over in the first cohort every single morning. So if you guys want to get access to this, every single morning, make sure to join the link in the description down below so that you can catch these live streams every single morning. I love having you guys. I love joining you guys for Coffee and Crypto here in the morning. And I want to be able to keep doing it. Let's see what's going on with Ivan. He tweeted yesterday, YouTube Crypto Purge is back. Our channel has a strike as soon as I start a new live stream. That doesn't make sense. Nothing dangerous or harmful. Harmful or dangerous content. Guys, YouTube, the thing is, I'm constantly fighting conspiracy theories here on the channel, and I'm not necessarily saying this is one of them, but Ivan definitely wasn't promoting dangerous or hurtful or whatever the harmful content. But you got to realize the things that take down YouTube streams, they're artificial intelligences, and they make mistakes. And YouTube does try and reinstate everything. YouTube is going to try and do what's right in this case, I think. I'm sure that they'll try and help Ivan because I highly doubt there was anything in his video that was harmful or dangerous. Guys, I don't want us, if we're going to be upset about something, I want to make sure we're upset about the right thing. I don't want people getting freaked out and flipping out over something that was an accident. Okay, if somebody makes a mistake, then like try and make sure they don't do it again. But hang on one sec, I gotta sneeze. Don't think you guys wanted to see me sneeze. Sorry about that. I just don't want us getting really worked up over what is an accident with the algorithm. Why can't we pay with Bitcoin for the course? Oh, we can pay for Bitcoin with the course. Shoot me an email. We've taken probably 10 cryptocurrency payments this year so far on the course. You guys can pay for the course in cryptocurrency. They're cracking down because of scams in the scam streams is probably a mistake in the algorithm. That might be true. Yeah. I have strikes from 2019 that have still not been resolved. Yeah, that a lot of times they're bad at the customer service also, and that's going to be part of it. Oh, guys. I'm really excited. Tomorrow we're driving to Jacksonville because I'm buying a friend of mine a car who needed one. And he's going to be starting a YouTube channel, so I'll be sending you guys his way after I think he has earned it because I'm going to push him really hard. You guys know I got the Entrepreneur Dean. I got the Entrepreneur Dean, DNA. Jose, I do have a course. It is linked in the description down below, and it's currently in the middle of a major overhaul. There's so much value and value density going into that course. If you guys want access to it, then it is down below. No, you can't because I'm taken. You cannot pay for it like that. I do look at the stock market, and the earth is not flat. The earth is very much round. Don't care what anyone says. Good Lord, the stock market's taking a dump as of this morning. Let's check this out. Guys, there's a lot of people saying, Alessio made a video the other day, and I watched it, and he said that the stock market wasn't taking a dump because of this, because of the coronavirus. And while I agree with his analysis that the stock market was overextended and overbought, it was overbought, over bullish, and over extended, whatever he said. He's quoting someone. He's absolutely right. It was and is overbought and overextended, and I could definitely see it coming back down to the 200 daily moving average, down around $300. That being said, I do think the coronavirus has a lot to do with this. I gotta sneeze again. Jeez. I do think the coronavirus has a lot to do with this. The COVID-19, I'm going to call it because that's the technical term. I want to make sure we're all using the right terms. COVID-19, if you guys aren't familiar with it, is a major virus, and as far as I'm concerned at this point, the WHO won't say it, but it's a pandemic. And I'll tell you something, it's a lot worse in China than China's reporting. I've done a lot of research on this, and there's a lot of evidence that this disease is significantly more infectious and deadly than they're letting on. And there's a lot of things that is just not adding up. For example, Iran is reporting, well, they just updated, and now they're reporting 95 cases. They were reporting 61 this morning. And 16 dead. That doesn't at all match the mortality rate of COVID-19. Which means either there's some kind of mutation in the virus in Iran, which is making it more deadly, or the much more likely scenario is that Iran is underreporting its infection rate, meaning that there is an epidemic going on in South Korea, Italy, Japan, and Iran at least. No, sorry. Maybe you caught the coronavirus. I hope not. Guys, the reason I'm bringing this up is not to fearmonger. The reason I'm bringing this up is not to spread rumors. The reason I'm bringing this up is because it is important. And this is killing a lot of people. And these, I'm not a financial advisor. Stop it. The reason I'm bringing it up also is because this is going to get bad. I mean, I hate when people get on YouTube and they're like doomsday, like, oh, I remember a couple years ago, every single U.S. aircraft carrier was in port for maintenance. And there were all these videos of like, all of the aircraft carriers are in port. World War III is going to start because U.S. doesn't have enough aircraft carrier. People fearmonger and spread conspiracies and try and clickbait you so much in YouTube and on the internet, and it's just a load of crap. That being said, this is serious. This is really serious, and mark my words, in the next 2 months, you're going to be impacted by it. You might not be infected by it, but you're going to start feeling the impacts on this, on the economy, on prices of goods, on your ability to get orders from China. I guarantee you this is going to get rough. And that's not to spread fear. The reason I'm saying that is because you guys need to be prepared for it. I mean, China's just making up numbers here. It's ridiculous what they're saying about some of these provinces. Like, I mean, there's no way that existing 250, there is absolutely no way that they had 1,200 cases in Henan and they've already had 1,000 of them recover. That's a load of crap. Those numbers are such fabrications, it's not even funny. Wait for the first world countries to start getting infected and see what the actual numbers are, because China's massively underreporting this. It's a massive blow to Xi Jinping. It's a political nightmare, and it's just ridiculous. This is going to get rough. So be ready for it, because it is going to impact markets, and I'm probably going to make a dedicated video on it because I've learned a whole lot about it. I know a lot about what's going on over there, and I'm probably going to make a pretty in-depth video on it here in the next couple of days as it becomes more and more severe. But for those of you guys who are here, I want you to realize it is significant. It is a problem. It is not one of those things that the media is overhyping. In fact, I was talking to a friend of mine, Caleb, yesterday, and we were talking about how the media is underplaying the coronavirus, COVID-19. Guys, let me tell you something. I know the way the media works. I work in media. Technically, I'm a YouTuber. The media likes to overplay things. The media likes to build up hype. The media likes to spread fear because it gets them clicks. When they start trying to downplay something is when you know it's serious. And they're trying to downplay this. I'm not saying it's the end of the world. I'm not saying everybody's going to die, although a lot of people are. I'm not saying it's going to cause a gigantic recession or a Great Depression or a 1918 Spanish flu outbreak. I'm not saying that, but it is going to get bad. and you need to be ready for it. Because in a month from now, people in the first world are probably going to be trying to stockpile food and everything because it's going to get bad over here. I mean, it's the flu, but it kills 2% of people that get it. That's rough. There's going to be most of the problem is going to be from people freaking out about it, not from the actual epidemic itself. But you need to be ready for it. And by the way, that is not me spreading fear. That is not me trying to freak you guys out. I just want you guys to not get... I just don't want you guys to get blindsided because a lot of people are just not... They don't understand what significance this has because it's very significant. Anyway. Due to China's mining dominance, maybe they'll shut down their mining capacities and therefore less ETC mined. I heard the coronavirus has turned 3 people into zombies. Okay. Thank you, Jeff, for adhering to reality, Jeff. Reality needs to be defended as sad but truth. It is absolutely sad but true. People spread conspiracy theories all the time, and then people don't pay attention to the actual problem, like what's going on in China. That is a concern. I mean, God, let me be very clear here. Iran had 5 cases 5 days ago. It has 91 reported now, and it's probably more like 400 or 500. Italy had 16 cases. I've been watching this every single day. Italy had 16 cases. On Thursday of last week, it has 283 now. South Korea had about 80 a little over a week ago. It has over 1,000 now because this number was updated last night. It's spreading very quickly. You guys know how fast the flu spreads. But imagine that 10% of people that get the flu go into critical condition and need emergency hospitalization and 2% of them die. That's where this goes. There are models predicting this reaching tens of millions of people. So it's not me trying to spread conspiracies. It's not me trying to freak you out. It's not me trying to fearmonger. But I want to tell you what the media is not telling you, which this is a problem. Just wanted to let you know you've been doing an abso-fucking-lutely stellar job with your TA. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Corona seems like the flu. It basically is the flu, guys. It's caused by a very similar viral infection to the flu. It basically is the flu, except it's far more dangerous than the flu. More people die. Yeah, let's say that also. More people died on regular flu than this coronavirus. As far as the reported numbers are concerned, there have been about 3,000 people that have died from COVID-19. The flu has already killed over 10,000 people in America alone this year. So, guys, realize, 3,000 deaths sounds like a lot, but disease kills a lot more people than just that. The reason this is going to be a concern is not only because of the people that it's infecting and the major amounts of hospitalizations it's going to cause, it's going to impact the global economy. And that's what you need to be worried about. It's not so much the virus. If you're below 60 years old, it is extremely unlikely that this thing will kill you. It might suck for 2 or 3 weeks, but it's very unlikely it's going to kill you. So I'm not saying like we're all going to die. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it is going to have a big impact on the global economy. So let me make myself clear on that. I'm in Iran and the government just lying about the coronavirus. They don't have any plan to solve the problem or anything. Yeah, sounds about right. Toss says, I love you, Jeb. Thank you so much. I love you too. But yeah, guys, like I said, this is not Armageddon. This is not the end of the world. Don't get freaked out. I mean, this is not something to get freaked out about. It's not something to get crazy worried about. If you have a chronic health condition, if you're immunocompromised, if you're a lot older, if you're above the age of 60, then you need to be very careful about catching this because it could definitely kill you. But if you're someone like me, 19, great health, exercise every day, has a good diet, healthy immune system, it's not going to kill me. If I catch it, I might be out of commission for 2 weeks and it might hurt my business, but it's not going to kill me. So unless you have some of those things that I just said, do your own research. Don't get sick because you can spread it to other people and they might get it. Vaccine's over a year away. The main thing that is concerning to me is the impact on the global economy and how that might affect this year. The Japanese Summer Olympics, I'm calling it now, they're going to be canceled, even though Japan's already spent $20 billion on infrastructure. Yeah, and by the way, the dead person from coronavirus, more than 300 dead. 3,000 dead, I think you mean. There's way more than 3,000 people dead from the coronavirus, from COVID-19 over in China. Far more. Look up crematoria in Wuhan, China. Look up how quickly they're having to burn bodies over there. One of the people went on a station in Japan and started talking about it, and he said that they were burning 4 or 5 times the number of bodies that they normally do. That they were over capacity and they were working basically 24/7. They're burning like 1,000 bodies a day, which when they might normally be burning 200. The death rate is extremely underreported. I would bet that the death rate has probably killed more like 20,000 people over there. And there's probably more like 2 million or 3 million infected. Joe Rogan did not just die. What are you talking about? Whatever your age, sleep well at night. Here's the answer. Yeah, Tokyo being canceled most likely. Yeah, Tokyo they're gonna have to cancel it. They're going to. If they don't, it's gonna be a really big problem. And like I said, I'm not trying to scare you guys. I just want to make sure you guys are prepared for what's going to happen, because the next couple of months, it's going to get rough. As far economically speaking, if you have much older relatives, or you are much older, or have some kind of immune deficiency, or you're just not very healthy, you do need to be careful about this. But the main thing that interests me is the impact on the global economy. I mean, the top priority is obviously stopping people from dying, don't get me wrong, but the thing that really concerns me about the impact of this is the impact on the global economy. Technical analysis absolutely does work on Bitcoin. It just doesn't always work. You know, I mean, technical analysis is just one form of analysis. It's not going to work every single time. Look where is info of burning bodies? Look, like I said, guys, go on Google, look up crematoria in Wuhan, China. And you will find a bunch of articles. And y'all want you to go through every single one of them and fact check them and double check and make sure that everything's legit and who they're quoting and everything is real. I want you guys to do that. And I've done that with a few of the articles. I don't want to go and have to pull them up soon. I don't want to come and pull them up in the thing, but keep an eye on it. China and Vietnam are burying a lot to avoid pandemonium, I think is what you meant. Will it impact crypto as well? Yeah, it's going to impact everything. This is going to have a big impact on everything. It will have an impact on crypto. And that's one of the things I want to discuss in a video coming up, is the impact that this will have on crypto, because it absolutely will. Yeah, 353 people now. Wow. Welcome to the live stream, guys. By the way, I'm not trying to get down on you. You guys know I'm the Mr. Happy-Go-Lucky. Sometimes I'm having a bad day, but I come on stream, I come on the video, and I just love sitting here talking to you guys. I'm so grateful for everything that you guys have allowed me to do in my life. For example, like I said, I'm buying a friend of mine a car tomorrow, and he's going to be starting a new YouTube channel, and hopefully you guys will subscribe to that. And that's really cool. That 2 years ago, I could barely afford to buy myself food, and today, tomorrow I'm buying my friend a car. I'm 19, and not only can I buy myself a new car, I'm buying him a car. That's just so cool. That's so cool to me. What crypto and business and YouTube and everything and mindset and entrepreneurship. Guys, I want you to look at me as an example for some things, and an example of a lot of things that you shouldn't do, but an example of some things that you should do. Because your mindset, what's going on up here, it matters. Believe me, it does. There's so much to it. There's so much to it. Technical Analysis Academy is what you need to understand this TA. OpticalArt.com. The Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy is linked in the description down below. Thank you so much for that. The Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy, linked in the description down below. Japan canceling the Olympics, that would be huge. I guarantee you they're canceling the Olympics. Marek, yes, I am. Praise God. Why not have him buy it? He can't afford it. He's going to pay me back. I'm not just giving it. I'm not giving him the money, but he is going to work it off. But that's why you're successful. Yep. Mindset is what makes you successful. It's not what industry you go in. You can be successful in any industry, because success is completely dependent on how you look at it. You give and you get back tenfold. Truth bomb. That is the damn truth. What are your thoughts on how cryptos will be affected by the virus? I'm going to answer that question, but first I'm going to be right back, guys. Had a lot of water. And we return. Welcome back to the Coffee and Crypto live stream, guys. If you're enjoying the stream, hit that like button. Really helps out the channel. I would very much appreciate it. Your fast-talking friend. You're the only YouTuber I don't 1.5 speed. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate you commenting on how fast I talk. Problem is it spreads for 14 days without any signs per host. The crypto rumor, that is a bit of a rumor in coronavirus because it does spread asymptomatically sometimes, but most of the cases that have been transmission, as far as we know, are actually spread by symptomatic people. Most of that has to do with the virus being spread through droplets. And it doesn't aerosolize, but it can be spread through droplets. So if you're within 5 feet or so with someone and they sneeze, then it could get to you. You're probably not going to be sneezing, you're probably not going to be coughing, and you're probably not going to be spreading very many of those droplets if you're not showing symptoms, which is one of the reasons that doesn't really happen. Jeb, you do need to do a joke for the day. All right, well, let's do some analysis on Bitcoin SV real quick. We will do that joke. Let's see. That was not the screen I meant to go to. Let's go to Bitcoin SV. BSV, BTC. Bitcoin fake over the real Bitcoin. Oh, look at that. How about that? That is a useless chart. Let's try a different one. Let's see. Is that on all of them? I bet you it is. You know, I've never done analysis on Bitcoin SV because it's a scam. How about that? Wow. That is a really boring chart. That is a really boring chart. Not going to lie. That's just sad. Yeah, okay. Well, that's all I want to see. That was just sad. That really was. That was sad. Iran's health minister has tested positive for coronavirus. No joke. Feel free to verify. Wow. It's just dip, stop spreading FUD within the downward wedge. Yeah, no, I'm not spreading FUD. I'm saying that the bottom is probably going to be around $9,000 or $8,900. That's not really FUD. My fire alarm just went off for some reason. If BSV is Bitcoin, then I'm an alien. I'm very confused. Jeb, if you're that young and smart, I respect you so much more now, Crypto Jeb Hart. Well, thank you so much. Yes, I'm 19. I've been very blessed. I'm so poor I can't afford to pay attention. That's funny. Damn Skippy Jeb is a Jedi TA master. Well, thank you guys. I'm very flattered. You're flattering me. Love your vids, Jeb. Watch them every day. Thank you, Jeb. I think you'd be a good auction master as well. I probably would. Go on, let's go. Didn't just come out that 62% of Bitcoin SV hash is controlled by a single guy? Yeah, probably. Probably is, to be honest with you. What's the mortality rate? The mortality rate is confirmed to be around 2.3% with current numbers. If you use a CFR based on current deaths compared to... if you look at the CFR as the case fatality rate, I'm going to get you a... There's a way... Okay, God, I need to give you a I'm leaning back. I'm going to turn my camera down a little bit. There we go. Guys, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a crash course on epidemiology real quick. Let's see. I want to go to Worldometer. So in epidemiology, there's a term called case fatality rate, and that basically represents the number of people that die compared to the number of people that have gotten the infection. Right now, the case fatality rate is being calculated being around 2.3%. That means that that's a basic division between how many people have gotten the coronavirus, which is reported at around 80,000, and the number of people that are dead. Now, realize both of these numbers are wrong. There's more dead and there's more infected than what these two numbers are saying. They're both full of it, but it's higher than this. But let's use these numbers for a second. If you divide these, then you get 80, you need to put the deaths on top. You get about 2,700 divided by 80,000. Let's use the real numbers. 2,705 and 8034. 8304 was it? I'm going to call it that, 705. You get about a 3.3% case fatality rate, somewhere around there. 2 to 3% is what people are saying. But the problem is that a lot of these cases over here, because it's still early on in the epidemic, Bitcoin, a lot of these cases aren't resolved. We don't know if they're going to die or not. So what you need to do is you need to add the total deaths to the total recovered. So what we're going to do is we're going to add 2,705 plus the number that have recovered, which is 27,878 plus 27,878, and we're going to use that as our denominator. So we're going to take this number right here, and we're going to divide the number of dead divided by that denominator. Those are cases with an outcome. They have had something happen. They have come to fruition. Either they died or they didn't, and then you get a case fatality rate of around 8.8%. That's nearly 1 in 10 people, about 1 in 12 people dying from the coronavirus. Now, that being said, it's probably still a lot lower than that because the number of deaths is definitely underreported, but the number of infections is probably far more underreported. So I'm probably going to call this, I'm not an epidemiologist, by the way, but in no stretch of the imagination. I've done a bit of research on it, but there are people that, look, this is not my field of expertise. I do know a decent amount about it, nowhere near as much as the experts, but I do like to study. I've always found epidemiology interesting. The case fatality rate is probably somewhere over 3% as far as I'm concerned. And remember, that is mostly impacting the people that are much older. That is mostly impacting people that have chronic conditions and people that aren't able to get proper medical treatment, which is the problem during outbreaks, is that if they get really big, like what COVID-19 is doing, it overwhelms the medical infrastructure, and people that are in serious condition, you can see on this website right here, that is about 19% of them, which is a significant amount. Those people, they can't get to their medical, they can't get medical treatment. Professional medical treatment because there's so many beds already full. This number is actually a lot lower, by the way, this percentage number, because there are probably a lot of mild cases that are underreported because if you get the flu and you don't have that many symptoms, you might not go to the doctor, so it doesn't get reported. Also, testing kits are very, very few and far between right now over in China. So all these numbers are preliminary. The point is that the case fatality rate is going to be over 1%, which means that between 1 in 100 and 1 in about 30 people are going to die from this. So there you go. Trump can try and build a wall against the virus and a roof for the airplanes not getting in. Jebby, ETH is falling out of its pattern. ETH is falling out of its pattern, and if you'll notice, we're pulling right back to where we were hoping it would, which was the 200 daily EMA. Excuse me, the 20 daily EMA. Wanderlust said, by the way, your content is great. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, guys. Italy and Iran death rates might be better as an indicator for death rate. Italy/Iran death rates might be better as an indicator for death rate. So yeah, I agree with you, Wanderlust. Let's look at that. I'm not going to look at Iran because Iran is by far underreporting. At the beginning of the stream, it was reporting 91. Now it's 95. But Iran's infrastructure is clearly not set up very well to deal with this. Problem with Italy is also that their numbers are very preliminary. We've had 7 deaths and 1 recovered. So it's hard to get a case fatality rate reporting out of Italy because it's so preliminary. There are 275 cases outstanding, and many of those are probably going to result in deaths. Many of them are going to result in recoveries. In about 2 weeks, once many more of those cases have come to pass, whether the person passed away or if the person recovered, then it'll be easier to extrapolate a case fatality rate out of Italy. For right now, we do kind of have to go off of mainland China and Wuhan because that's all the actual concrete data that we have. If we look at South Korea right now, we're looking at 10 deaths, as you can see up here. South Korea, we're looking at South Korea, come on. It's not going to click to it for some reason. Anyway, we're looking at 10 deaths and 22 recovered. There's probably going to be a lot more recovered than that because if it's going to kill you, it's probably going to kill you pretty quickly. If you're going to recover, it's probably going to take a while before you're deemed recovered. So that's why during the beginning of an outbreak and an epidemic, the case fatality rate tends to be much higher than it would be if you were to come back in a month and see how many people are actually recovering. How does the virus spread? Aerosol. It does get it spreads by droplets, which is slightly different from aerosolization. As far as I'm aware, like I said, I'm a little bit I'm far out of my field of expertise. But to answer that question, I definitely am. There's a difference between droplets and aerosolization. Aerosol means that it can stay in the air, as far as I'm aware. I might be wrong on that. Any epidemiologist or anyone that knows what they're talking about in the comments, feel free to correct me on that. But I believe the aerosolized to be aerosolized, the virus needs to be able to stand in the air and float. But for right now, it seems to be spreading through droplets. So it is airborne, but there is a difference. There are two different types of airborne diseases, and it's not the worst one, luckily. Jeb, just a word of advice. Protect your channel. Once you finish your live stream that you do not need to keep up, make them private or unlisted. Okay. South Korea has a cult of people with coronavirus going around coughing on people. They think one woman infected 40 people alone. Yeah, she was called a super spreader. That happens in epidemics. You have people that infect many, many people, either intentionally or unintentionally. And, yeah, that sucked. Really does. It's a shame what's going on. Austria has it also, I heard. Austria probably does have it by now. Let's see if they have anything reported. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Okay, well, this by this interface by John Hopkins isn't reporting anything there, but it might. Might be a good idea to get 2 weeks of food, seeing how quickly this is spreading, just in case. Wanderlust, that's kind of the point I was trying to make. Look, I'm very blessed that I can literally sit in my house, and if I don't want to leave my house for a month, if I have enough food and water, I can sit here and I don't have to leave because I can keep making these videos perfectly fine. I won't get infected. But the thing is, even if I do get infected, it's probably not going to kill me. But I really don't want that to happen, you know. So this virus does spread like the common cold, and that's what I've been warning people about pandemics for a long time. I've been saying that we're underprepared for them, and unfortunately, I'm becoming vindicated, and many other people are also. Bill Gates has talked about it. Many epidemiologists and scientists have talked about it. Jeb, it seems YouTube is not liking videos based on the virus, so I wouldn't recommend doing a video unless you talk about the better on YouTube terms, unfortunately. Well, YouTube can eat it because I'm going to make sure you guys are taken care of. So I'm curious, being that you're only 19, where did you learn technical analysis? Did you teach yourself? Yes, I did. It took a long damn time, but I did teach myself. You can teach yourself technical analysis, but it's going to take a lot longer than if you actually learn from someone like in the academy or from some kind of course. You can teach yourself quantum mechanics, but it's going to be easier if you go through college, you know, or go through some kind of course. I did teach myself technical analysis. Guys, there was a long period in the creation of this channel when I was, when the channel was getting started, that it was very difficult for me. This channel, one of the reasons I'm so happy about it and so proud of what we've done and so grateful to you guys is because you guys don't really realize the impact that this YouTube channel has had on me, the changes in my life and the life of everyone around me that have come because of you guys being willing to sit here and listen to what I have to say and support the channel. And I'm getting all kinds of goosebumps. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if it'll focus or not, but yeah. No, a lot's happened in the last 2 years. I taught myself technical analysis, though. And I'm just so grateful for you guys that we've come as far as we have, and you guys have supported me through all that. It really means a lot. It does. And I want you to know that, because my life would have been... I don't even know if I'd be alive right now, guys. I'm not, to be honest with you, if it weren't for this channel. So I really do appreciate the support. Are you going to college? Haters, I don't have time to go to college. I've been working 10 hours a day lately. I work really hard behind the scenes on this channel nowadays, guys. There's a lot of work going into it. We're updating CT2A. I'm working on a new YouTube channel. Since I'm suffering depression, haven't left my apartment more than 10 times in the past 2 years, getting food delivered, I wouldn't have to change much, obviously. Maybe we should all buy a UV. First sign of coronavirus, I think, is goosebumps. Optical, you little... Just be quiet. But seriously, guys, I'm very grateful. I want you guys to know that, and I'm never going to stop saying that. And I'm also never going to stop sharing what I've learned along the way and trying to help you guys. I mean, I was thinking about it. Look, I have two paths I can take right now, and I've already chosen which one I'm taking. But I can either buy myself a new car. Okay, I'm looking at a Corvette C7 Z06. It's about a $60,000 car. I can buy that car today. I can walk onto the dealership and walk off with a brand new C7 if I want. I'm not going to do that though, because I want to invest that money in real estate and in the business and in people. What I am doing is I'm buying a friend of mine who was at my house just earlier today. I took him to work this morning. I'm buying him a new car tomorrow. And I'll tell you something. I want to make this means a lot to me. A lot of people think that getting rich is going to make you happy. Let me tell you something, guys. It doesn't. I mean, it gets rid of your money problems, but don't get me wrong. It will get rid of a lot of your money problems, but at the same time, it'll cause a lot of money problems also. So getting rich and being wealthy and being successful, it's not about the money. Not for me anyway. Maybe it is for you. Maybe you're different than I am. Maybe you're more materialistic than I am. And there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. I'm not saying materialistic derogatorily in a derogatory way. But I personally get all of my value and all of my fulfillment out of helping other people in a situation that I was in and getting them on the right track. Because I know that 3 years ago, if I had a mentor the way that I can be a mentor to people now, if I had have given financial support to people like me who needed it and had somewhere that they were going, if I had have had what I can now give to people, it would have made my life completely different. If I had more help, then I wouldn't have had as much trauma as I had in my childhood. And I'll tell you something, guys, that's where I get my fulfillment, is from helping people. And that's why I daydream about this new channel that we're going to start, because I want to start a charity and build the channel around the charity. And I was thinking about this. I was thinking, like, every Friday I can go out and maybe take three of the homeless people and the distressed people that we're helping, just take them out, like go bowling with them or something, get to know them and be like friends with all of them. And it's not ever going to be that easy. That's a romanticized way of looking at it. The real world sucks. And a lot of people that are in that place are probably not going to want to do something like that, but it's good to dream. It's good to dream, because you're only going to reach your goals if you're dreaming about how you're going to get there and what they're going to be like. And there's a lot of people out there that need help, guys. There's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of people out there that maybe they don't even deserve it from us and I hate this word, but I'm going to use it because of the context. And from as privileged as we are, as lucky as we are, it's easy for us to look down on people that are in a bad state and say, oh, well, you shouldn't have made that decision. Oh, well, you should have made that decision. Oh, you shouldn't have made that decision. Oh, you shouldn't do X, Y, or Z. Well, let me ask you something. Have you ever been in that person's shoes? Because I have. And that's the difference between me and a lot of people watching this stream and a lot of people in the first world, is that they've never been there. They don't know what it's like. I've dealt with 2 suicidal people in the last 2 weeks, and it is very difficult. And I was explaining to someone what it's like to be suicidal, because I've been there. And I've helped a lot of people through it. And I said, frankly, you want to help, but here's the problem. You've never been there. You don't know what it feels like. Let me explain to you what it feels like so that you can actually help them. I know what it feels like to be downtrodden. I know what it feels like to be homeless. I know, or very, very close to it, however you want to define it. I know what it's like, okay? I've been there. And there are a lot of people that will judge them and stigmatize the decisions that people make. But it comes down to having a heart. It comes down to having a heart and having empathy and thinking. And let me say this: I'm a Christian. If you're not a Christian, I'm not telling you have to be a Christian. I would like for you to. I'd like for you to, for your sake, not for mine. Even if you're not a Christian, think about what Jesus would have done in the situation that you're in. You might call me cliched. You might say I'm naive. You might say I'm stupid. You might say I'm some kooky Christian. I don't care what you say. I don't. Because if you do what he would have done, then you're probably going to be doing the right thing. It's a cliche. What would Jesus do? Yeah, it is a cliche. But most things are cliched for a reason. Think about it. You'll be a much better person. And it's not money, by the way, guys. Money won't solve all your problems. In fact, money won't solve most of your problems. Money might solve 10% of your problems. So don't think getting rich is going to solve all your problems. Getting wealthy is going to solve your problems, because wealth isn't just money. Wealth is knowledge. Wealth is wisdom. Wealth is relationships. Wealth is trust. Wealth is integrity. Wealth is far more than a bank account. Jeb, do you tear up watching sad movies? I do sometimes, yeah. What would WWJD? What would Jeb do? Oh, don't use the other J name. You think it's a good idea to share my private keys with my loved ones just in case of coronavirus? I really don't think it's going to come to that. If it does get to the point where you're really sick and you think that needs to be a thing, then, you know, I wouldn't be concerned about that. I'd rather cry in a castle if I had a choice. Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I've been poor and I've been, some people call me rich. I've been both. I would much rather be wealthy in money. I would much rather be wealthy in money. Don't get me wrong. That's what Grant Cardone said. He's like, I've been broke and I've been rich, and I would much rather be sad being rich. And I'm like, I totally agree with that. But it's not going to solve all your problems. And he said the same thing. They all do, because it's true. Bitcoin taking a dip, guys. I am watching the chart. We're sitting around 93.70. I'm not ignoring it. Wealth is wisdom, Jeb. I'll remember that one. There you go. That's important. A never-ending story. Wealth is also healthcare, which is sad. Wealth is a lot to do with your health, yeah. The other J is Jeebus. Yes, the other J is Jeebus. That's the only reason I want to get rich is to help people. If I had $1 million, I would only keep 100,000 and give the rest away. Alex, I've given away close to half of all the money I've ever made at this point. Wise word, so true. Making a difference for other people or animals is being rich. Exactly. It's always good to be grateful, Jeb. Being grateful is very important. Way to go, Jeb. You'll gain more since you were a giver, a vessel of the Lord. Yes. Morning, Baruch. Wait for the C8 to come out. The C7Z06 will be priced down. Yeah, you're right, actually. I wasn't planning on buying it anytime soon. I want to do a lot more. I don't feel like I've earned a Corvette C7 just yet. You're the future, Jeb. Keep it up your way. You don't need an employer. I am my own employer, so I do kind of have one. Let's see. Did you just summer Falker? Giving away money is the best job in the world. That's the truth. My girlfriend puts soppy movies on just to make me cry. She gets a kick out of it. That's hilarious. What's your real name, Jeb? Jeb is my name. Last year I was homeless, living on the streets, almost no food, days without food. Also was in winter and it was negative 22 outside. I haven't been that far, but I've been close. I was a lot younger too, and I didn't really know what was going on. There's a reason I don't tell you all about it, is because it doesn't just impact me since I was younger. It's not all my story to tell, but I was very lucky to have the person guide me through it that I did. I was very lucky. And that's one of the things that also made me who I am, is I realized, I think about the situation I was in, and if I had any, guys, I want to just say this. If I had any other father, 1 in a billion, if I had anyone else to call dad, not only would I not be who I am today, I would be so much less. I'd been a completely different person. This channel wouldn't exist. I would not be successful. I wouldn't be happy. I wouldn't be content. I wouldn't be good. I wouldn't have integrity. The fact that I went through everything that I did, but I also had someone amazing guiding me through it, that's where character comes from. And I was very blessed to have that. It was a godsend. Because I wouldn't change anything of what happened to me. It wasn't terrible, guys. I know people that have went through worse than I did. I'm not trying to complain or anything. I'm just saying that I have been there. I understand what it's like. Understand enough to empathize with people. But if I had anyone else guiding me through it, it wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have. No one. No one. I've never met a single person that I respect more than my own father. Try to be that person for the people around you. Jeb, I feel you. I'm being broke before the success. Crypto changed my life. Yep. YouTube is your employer. YouTube is my employer, but actually you guys are my employer. Bro, I was up 30%. Now I'm liquidated. Lol. Jeez. How tall are you? I'm 5'11". Good days are coming. I love your content, Simeon. Thank you so much, guys. Look, if you guys want to support the channel and support the growth that we're doing here, because guys, I'm not growing the channel, I'm not growing the business to enrich myself. I have everything I need. I'm going to get a new car soon because my truck is being stupid. But honestly, if my truck wasn't like in the mechanic every month or two, I'd probably just keep driving it until the tires fell off. But the tires are starting to fall off. You know what I mean? I'm going to buy a new car. Other than that, I'm not really buying myself anything for a while. I want to give money to charity and to friends and to homeless. And I want to continue growing the business so that I can employ more people and help more of you guys. Guys, I want you to understand something. I don't run the channel. I don't sell CT2A in the first cohort to enrich myself. Don't get me wrong, I'm building a foundation so that I never have to go back to the position that I was in when I was a child and when I was growing up in that financial strain. And I want to make sure that no one around me is going through that. There is that component. But the main reason that I'm growing this business and building this up is to help you guys because I love getting the feedback. Reading this live chat over here was one of the most meaningful things in the world to me because I know that hopefully I'm able to help you guys through something. But I want to open that charity. I want to start a new YouTube channel. I want to have an office. I want to have more employees and just help a lot of people. So guys, when I say check out CT2A and when I say check out the first cohort, I want you to know where those dollars are going. You're not donating money to a charity. Okay, this is a business. Don't get me wrong, and I make money off of it. But I like to think that I'm a good steward of the wealth that you guys have given me. So guys, if you're interested in joining CT2A and learning all about technical analysis, if you like the technical analysis we did at the beginning of this live stream and you want to know how to do that, the link to CT2A is in the description down below. The first link there, that price will be going up on Friday. So if you want to get in access to the Academy before that happens, I recommend joining the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy soon. And I'm not saying anything, but, you know, it might be that some of those coupon codes, they might still work. So maybe try them at checkout. I'm just saying, I don't know. Maybe they don't. Who knows? I'm just saying. You should join before the price goes up to $249 on Friday. This is an amazing course, guys. I stand by it fully. I can go here. Let's go. Let's look video here. Haikanashi. Let's see Haikanashi here. Let's see what people have to say about the video. I'm just going to scroll down. Wow, love this academy. Learned so much already. Please don't take this an insult, Jeb, but Jeb talk. And then he goes on about me talking fast. Wow, this is powerful. If only I knew earlier on. Excellent. Very helpful and easy to understand. Superb and clean. Excellent video. By the way, this video was good already. I just updated it, so it's even better. Just a great video. I'm beginning. Fantastic work, Jeb. Keep up the good work. These are all real people. I know a lot of these names. Ian Guessman, I know that. I know these people because I've emailed back and forth with them. Thanks, Jeb. Learned a lot already. Thanks, Jeb. Great class. Asked a question, I answered it about a year ago. Guys, that if you want access to the course and learn a lot about markets, there's one place to go, and it's very, very obvious. It's the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. If you want to know how to do technical analysis, it's down here. CT2A does not have a free trial, but it does have a 14-day money-back refund guarantee, so you can kind of view that as a free trial. I guess it's kind of the same thing. I was going to talk about GLD, so we will talk about GLD here in just a second. Simpsons did explain the unique properties of Bitcoin. All right, I'm going to go eat some birthday cake. Take care, Jeb and everyone. Take care, Psychedelic Valentine Infinity Lovestone. You should raffle off a free subscription. Well, we might do something like that. Buy new tires. The tires aren't falling off, literally. I do have new tires. You helped Valentine, Jeb. Oh, thank you. Glad you made it through, Jeb. Keep strong. Look at the future and possibility. You should buy another Bitcoin so you can give more back later. Got Bitcoin coming in every single Friday. Get some land for yourself. I'm actually looking into buying 15 acres relatively soon where I grew up, that house. Testimonies are quite powerful. I love your... Yeah, guys, like I said, that was just one video on the course. That was just one. That's awesome. If you have a father, how on earth were you so close to being homeless at only 19? I'm not talking about 19. I was talking back when I was like 10. And then we grew up... Well, I say we because Dad and I kind of grew up together. He was 40 years older than me, but we both did a lot of growing up. So I say we when I said we grew up. I'm not going to get... I would love to tell the story. I have no qualms about making that public, but since it doesn't just involve me and since it is someone else's secret almost, I refrain from it. Having a father has nothing to do with being homeless. Yeah, no, because the last time I saw my mother was when I was 5. She died in December of 2018, and I never got to say bye to her because the last time I saw her was when I was 5 years old. I don't remember a word she ever said to me. Never buy a new car. It's a waste of money. Yeah, no, I'm not buying a new car. I'm buying one that's probably about 4 years old, so the depreciation's already hit. A lot of it has. I'm not going to buy a new car. I'm going to buy a somewhat new car, but not a new car. Because, like you said, it's kind of stupid. New here, liking the show so far. Thank you so much, Andrew. I really do appreciate that. That does mean a lot, guys. It means a lot when you guys say you appreciate it, because I work very hard here on the channel. It's 11:16 a.m. I'm probably going to be working for another 5-6 hours. And look, there are a lot of people that work a whole lot more hours than me. I'm not saying like, oh, I'm a workaholic or anything. But there's a lot of work that goes into the channel on my part and on Taylor's part. So I do appreciate that. And I just appreciate you guys in general. I really do. It means a lot that you guys would tune in here. So, guys, we're going to go for a little bit longer, and then we will go ahead and start. We'll go ahead and jump off. Get a Toyota. I've been looking at getting a Toyota Camry. Jeb, do you start at basics here? How do you like how to check the chart and where and what platform? Emery, absolutely, yes. We have a new video here on TradingView. This video is spectacular. This video is amazing. I'm not gonna hold any punches. I'm not gonna hold anything. I'm not gonna say like, oh, it's all right. I'm not gonna be fake humble. This is a damn good video, and it talks about TradingView. So everything you need to know about TradingView. This is a 35-minute long video. It's animated. Like, we got all kinds of stuff going on. Look at this. Look at these animations Taylor's doing. They look so good. Look at this. I'm giving you guys a sneak preview. It looks so good. These videos are amazing. They're well scripted. This video took an hour and a half to record. It's a 35-minute video. The raw file was an hour and a half long. Taylor spent 10 hours editing this video. It's a great video, and that's what all of these new videos are like. This content is so good. I'm so proud of it. Guys, join CT2A. There's nothing holding you back. You guys can refund it if you don't like it, but I don't think you're going to do that. We've had over 1,000 people go through the academy. We've had like 10 refunds, and about 80 to 90% of those, they've said, hey, Jeb, it's not because of the course. I love the course. I just don't have time right now. So, guys, if you don't have time to go through the course and you don't have time to work on your future like that, if you don't, then don't. But it's a really good idea to do that. Taylor ain't real. Taylor is real. She's working on the video right now. If Taylor isn't real, I don't know who I'm giving a paycheck to on Friday because payroll's coming up. Jeb can't wait for this blood to stop flowing. I've never been in a bull run. Sick of watching price go down. Come on, Bitcoin and pump. Yeah, no, I agree. It's going to get there, guys. Just give us some time. What kind of cryptos do you invest? I'm in Bitcoin and Ethereum right now. I don't like getting into a bunch of speculative altcoins. I know Ethereum works. I know Bitcoin works. Taylor is not my girl, if you can even have a girl. A girl is not property. She's not yours. But no, Taylor is not my girl. She's a friend. She's my sister as far as I'm concerned, because neither of us have a whole lot of family, but we are very close friends. And she's taken anyway. We're not entertaining that thought because there's none of that. Quit. Jeb, get the new 2020 Corvette. I do want to get a Corvette C8, but I also don't want to spend that much money. I can, guys. I could order the new Corvette. I could go to the not the Toyota dealership. I could go to the Chevrolet dealership and order a Corvette C8 right now if I wanted to. I'm not going to do that. I'd rather keep that money invested in real estate, invested in Bitcoin, invested in my friends, in my own future, and in charity. I do want a Corvette, though. Is your course based on shorting mainly? I can't handle that. The course is based on learning technical analysis so that you guys can trade however you want. It does teach a lot about trading, but the main product that you're getting here is me teaching you how to actually do technical analysis so that you're able to read charts and predict what they're going to do so that you can go and make the trade. It's not about shorting. It's not about longing. It's about understanding the market through the best tool that we have, which is technical analysis. If you want to learn pretty much everything you need to know to lay a very solid foundation and framework for your technical analysis journey, the CT2A, the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy, you need to be in this. There are a lot of students here. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and do this. I do this every once in a while. I know there's a lot of you guys here in the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. So if you're in CT2A and you love it and you recommend it and you want people to join because you think it's a good product, press 1 in the chat. I want to see if we get any 1s over there. I got a feeling we're going to. Buy 2 Camrys over a Vet. No, I'm going to buy a daily driver and a Vet in a few months, and I'll show you guys the Vet when I buy it. But if you go to the Toyota dealership to get a Corvette, that would be impressive. That would be impressive, Trees. Yes, it would. Not long ago, you called 5,500, not trying to grill you on it, just wondering if there's any chance it could still bottom out to that number. So, Richard, yeah, I was talking about Bitcoin going down to $2,500, or not $2,500, $5,500. Bitcoin got somewhat close. It went down to $6,500 when I called for that. No, I don't think Bitcoin's going to go down to $5,500. I really don't see that happening at this point. Really don't see that happening. So remember, what I just said is give me a 1 if you're in the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy and you love it and you recommend it. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 7, 6, 7. I know how to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 1s. There you go. And I think a bunch of you guys missed the question. So if you guys want to learn... If you guys want to learn technical analysis, it's the best place in the market to do it, hands down. Just hands down. King K, welcome to the chat, King K. King K just recently joined CT2A. Hey, King K, are you enjoying the academy so far? Oh, wait a minute, you're not supposed to start the academy yet because of, not getting into personal information. He's not supposed to start the academy yet. Never mind, I can't really ask him because I don't think he started it yet. EJ gave a 1. Lisette gave a 1. That is 9 1s. 9 people, 10. There's 10 1s. That's 10 people, 11 1s. That is 11 people in CT2A who are recommending it to you. Scrub back 2 minutes ago, I said if you're in CT2A and you love it, what I said, guys, is that if you're in the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy and you love it and you recommend it to people here in the stream, give me a 1 in chat. That's what the vote was for. I'm surprised by how easy it is to jump between thousands of deaths and Corvettes. Yeah. It is really sad what's going on, guys. Like, jokes aside, I mean, Corvettes aside, everything aside, it is really, really sad what's going on. And it's definitely going to have an impact on the global economy. There's no doubt about that. You had me daydreaming of getting a Vet. Yeah, guys, I am really thinking about getting a Corvette C7 Z06. But, like I said, just because you can afford something doesn't mean that you should get something. I would much rather give that money to charity right now than buy a Corvette C06. And actually what I'm doing right now is I'm getting ready to buy a rental property if I get pre-approved. So that's why I have that money sitting on the sidelines. I'm not doing that right now. You want to spend your money wisely, especially when you're young like I am, because the investments, look, the course is $199 right now, capitalized. There's another one. That's 12 1s. People saying that you should buy the course. Here's the deal, guys. I'm really young. At a 7% interest rate, compounded for 30 years, $1 turns into 10. Let me check that math. Let me just show you real quick. Compound interest calculator. Let's just check real quick to see if my memory serves. We got $1,000, right? We're going to give it 30 years to grow. We're going to give it a 7% annualized return. Give it 12 times annually to return. Turns into about 8 times. Maybe it's 8%, I was thinking. Okay, so yeah, 8%, 7.5%. Let's call it 7.5% return. You can get that in the S&P 500. You can easily get that in real estate. $1,000 compounded for 30 years at a 7.5% return. You can get a 7.5% return anywhere. Easily get that in Bitcoin. You're going to turn $1 into 10. Okay, not even on one hand, 10. $1, 10. If you want to get rich, you compound your money over time. And then what you do is you say, hey, I'm going to actually throw in $1,000 every month also, and then boom, you got $120,000. Is your course based on shorting mainly? I can't handle that. No, it is not based on shorting mainly. It's based on technical analysis. So look, here's the deal. You want to invest your money. You want to invest your money. Because I'm young. In 30 years, I'm going to be 49 years old. That's not very old. But if I turn every dollar I have now into $10 then, wow, that's powerful. It's really important. And guys, also remember, this is one of the most important things. This is one of the most important things. Compound interest doesn't just apply to money, it applies to everything. Compound interest applies to exercise. It applies to having a healthy diet. It applies to a good sleep schedule. It applies to good relationships, because everything in your life is intertwined. Having good money is going to help you with everything else. It's going to make your relationships easier. Having healthy relationships is going to make making money easier. The more healthy your diet is, the more money you're going to make. The more you exercise, the better your relationships are going to be. It all is a web, and it compounds on each other. You make one better, you make it all better. So please realize compound interest is not just a monetary concept. It applies to trust and integrity and research and wisdom and knowledge and relationships and nutrition and exercise and diet and all of that. Compound interest is far more than just that. Very important. The annual edition would be $12,000. I meant to say the monthly edition, Michael. I apologize. You'll be a multimillionaire. I hope so, but that's not. That is the goal, but the goal is to help people. Lol, these are the exact compounding calculations I started doing last year and realized the power of compound interest. King K, you're going to be somebody. Keep it up, bud. Since I've moved countries, I sleep at 2 a.m. every day. I guess this is bad. Not necessarily. I mean, it's probably better if you'd go to sleep at 10, but not necessarily. What's most important is that you're not sleeping while the sun is up and that you're getting 8 hours of sleep a day. Too much more or too much less sleep, and you actually increase your chance of heart disease. There's some research on that. Can you watch CT2A videos offline? Could do them on the commute. So unfortunately, CT2A videos are not available offline. They are online only. And the reason for that is because if they're available offline, that would mean downloading them. And if you could download the videos on CT2A, people could pirate them. So it's a security risk. Teachable physically will not allow me to make them available offline. I don't even have the option to give that option to you guys. And even if I did, I probably wouldn't, because unfortunately there's enough people in CT2A that there might be a few bad apples. They might try and repost it somewhere. Don't want that to happen. How am I today? I'm doing fantastic, guys. Thank you so much. Rental property, yeah, I'm going to be getting into rental property this year. You guys will see that. I'll make some videos on it. I already have a property that I'm looking at, but I don't necessarily know if it's going to be the one I get or not. We're going to see. So, guys, like I said, if you're enjoying the academy, just let people know, because I want to help people. And CT2A, I mean, it builds a business here. It helps people that are watching the channel. It helps me, of course. It helps people around me. But at the end of the day, what's important is, does it bring value to you guys? And the answer is yes, it does bring value to you guys. Quite a lot of it, in fact. New video came out. Did the new video come out? I don't want to be streaming while the video's live. Well, the video did go out. Guys, the video on the super indicator came out. So with that said, I am going to go ahead and wrap the stream. Guys, what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and hold on while I move the camera up. There we go. What I want you to do is I want you to go ahead, click off the stream, go click on the video, go watch the video, smash those likes, hit subscribe, do the comments, join CT2A, join the first cohort for Coffee and Crypto live streams every single weekday morning. Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is actually the order of the weekdays. Nevertheless, that is going to wrap it out for today's live stream. I have to go to the gym because, guys, if you don't go to the gym, or you don't work out at least, get your blood pumping, you're making a mistake. You need to do that. Anyway, guys, that is going to wrap it out for this live stream. I really enjoyed it. I love connecting with you guys. Thank you so much for joining. You guys know I'm always very appreciative. But anyway, guys, that is going to have to wrap it out for today's live stream. But before I go, I do first want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching, as always. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.